and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another cast challenge. So I've sort of been getting back into doing more like create a sim videos, and I was kind of going through some of my older videos, and one thing that I noticed with a lot of my previous older sims that I used to make is that like my style, I mean in a lot of ways it's changed. A big one is just that I tend to use more Maxis Match CC these days versus I used a lot more alpha when I first started my channel. Now I still use alpha as well, but even aside from that though, the way that like the proportions of my sims and just the way that I tend to like the look I tend to give them has changed a lot. So basically in today's video I kind of just wanted to find an older sim and make them over and sort of see like make them over in how I would make a sim if I was making it today, like in the present day. So I thought for this video I had a few older sims that I was looking at, but I think the one that I want to do is actually this sim right here. Now the oldest sim that I have is like from about 2 years ago, so at least on this computer. So this is actually a sim that I made for, as you can see, it says for Black Widow. Actually, I made her right around when I first started my YouTube channel. So she actually was on my channel because I started the challenge on my channel. I didn't get very far, and those videos, I actually don't have those videos on my channel anymore. But I remember making this sim and just thinking that she looked absolutely gorgeous. I still feel like she's very short. I'm probably gonna make her a bit taller just for the sake of this video because otherwise we won't be able to see her face that well. We can make her shorter again at the end of the video, that's fine, but at least for the sake of this create a sim video it's kind of annoying to have them be that short. So as you can see, I don't have all of her custom content. Like I don't have a lot of her outfit, and I think I'm missing some skin details. I also don't have her eyes, but I have a lot of her custom content. Interesting. Okay, so I guess for this video I'm just gonna start. First of all, I love this hair so much. I wonder if we have like a similar Maxis Match version, because I have been using more Maxis Match, but this is I remember when I first downloaded this hair back in the day, I absolutely thought it was the most gorgeous thing ever. It is very pretty, but I have been using more Maxis Match hairs, so I think we will give her a Maxis Match hair just for like, you know, extra change, you know. But so she has these really cute earrings right here. I don't see any like tattoos or anything. I usually give my Sims some tattoos, but I don't think she has any. But so she's dressed in all black with a bit of red. Oh, she's also like really thin. Interesting. Yeah, normally I would definitely kind of, now at this point, I would probably put a little bit more weight on her. We'll work on all that, but the first thing that I noticed that I'm not a huge fan of, okay, so I'm gonna take off her hair. So she kind of has like an auburn hair color. Yeah, I think the first thing that I would probably do, oh, we should also probably take off her makeup. I think I'll leave her skin details on though, but so she had like a bright lipstick. So I'm definitely gonna try to keep the look that she had, but I think the first thing I would do probably is just like lower her eyebrows a little bit. Because her eyebrows were like all the way like that, which she also has like very like strong eyebrows, which I kind of like. Oh, interesting. So she uses these praline ones. I never use these eyebrows, not gonna lie. I wonder if I should look at maybe some different options. Although to be fair, if I'm making this in my current style, because like I tend to use like these Gopalsme. Maybe I will use the Gopalsme one though if I'm going for like what I would do for my current sim style, because honestly I tend to give my sims like a lot more softer eyebrows. Like they tend to have a more soft look. Like her eyebrows were a lot harsher looking. I think her eye shape is probably fine. Like her eyes aren't, because one thing that I noticed with a lot of my older sims is their eyes are huge, but hers are actually, I think, okay. Sometimes I can't tell what's too big for eyes, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna make some like minor tweaks, I guess. Definitely want to keep the same vibe. Honestly, her lips are beautiful. Like she's a very pretty sim. I've always felt that way, but like she is, even before, like in her how she was before I started tweaking her, she's very gorgeous, I think. Also, her face is very thin. If I was making the sim currently, I might make her face like just a little bit wider. I feel like her face is very thin, and it kind of makes some of the hairs frame her face in an odd way. Also, does she have I think she has freckles. I guess we can look at skin details, although honestly, she has some really nice skin details. What skin tone? She uses a default skin tone or a EA skin tone. I guess we'll just see which ones she uses. So she uses this one. I think this is... Okay, that's a Symbion's one. What else does she use? Is she also... Okay, she uses these two. Then we have, what's this? Is that a hairline or is that... No, those are eye bags. Okay, I like the eye bags. And I like how they have like a red, tone to them, because normally I would do like a black, but I feel like the red sort of suits her. I think I'll leave the red. Honestly, I'm not sure how much I'm going to change with the skin details, because I feel like the skin details, I did a pretty, like, for how I like to make Sims now, like, I feel like the skin details that she uses are pretty good, actually. And also, I like how they're not too realistic, because some of my older Sims I would make too hyper realistic, and they would just end up looking like, to me they look a little bit strange now. But this Sim I feel like has a much better balance, and I don't think she has a nose mask. Maybe she does, maybe not. Oh, she does. Okay, never mind. She has this one right here. Okay, yeah. All right, she does have a nose mask. Do I want to give her a different nose mask though, maybe? Okay, I think her skin details are probably good then. I guess we can look at makeup now. And I know I have like eye masks, so maybe we can give her an eye mask actually. I don't know if I do want to keep her monolids. So I have to make sure that if we pick eyelids, we do ones that have monolids on them. But I have like under eyeshadow, there are a lot of eye mask options. I guess we'll have to see which ones will keep her. Yeah, because that doesn't keep the monolids, so I'm probably not going to do that. I don't know if there's... Oh, there's also these, this Obscurus one. I like this one though. I think that looks pretty. It also has like a little bit of a shimmer around it. Ooh, and we'll just give her some eyeliner. I can't remember if she had like a really pronounced like eyeliner before. I can't remember how I used to do. All I can remember is she had very dramatic, what's it called, lipstick. But we could do this like red color here because it kind of matches with the with her eye bags being like more red. Okay, I think I like this blush right here. I kind of was struggling a little bit with picking a blush, and I'm also trying to pick it based off of something that I would typically do for my Sims now, so I don't know. Oh, that's really cute. Although I don't think I really ever typically use this blush, but I guess it doesn't have to be stuff that I necessarily use currently, but that that's something that I like, that matches the kind of style that I typically use more for my Sims now. Honestly, I have a lot of blushes. I always forget how many I have because I tend to just like pick the same few, but I have like a ton. Oh, that's cute. It even gives like the ears a blush. I'm spending way too long on this. I can feel it. I need to just pick something to be done. Maybe we'll do that, and I might just turn down the opacity slightly. I wish it was a little bit more darker, like a darker red, but I don't think there is like a darker red. I don't want it to be too pink toned because I want it to match the eyeliner that she has underneath her eye bags, but I guess based on the fact that this Sim has eye bags, I guess I've always liked to give my Sims eye bags, which that's still true very much. But oh, I think maybe this one could be nice. I think originally she had, I don't know which lipstick she used. I think it might have even been this one, the same one, but she had kind of more of a red tone. I think like this. Honestly, that looks pretty similar. I think that's a little brighter, but maybe we'll do this. And I usually just turn down the opacity because this is nice, but I tend to like to make it look a little bit more natural. Okay, and honestly, I don't know if I even have the same eyes that she had before because she didn't show up with any eyes. So I think she just had brown eyes. So we can just give her anything because I have a lot of options for that. Also, I noticed that her pupils or whatever, they're kind of small. Maybe I'll make them a little bit bigger. Okay, I actually really like that. So I think we'll keep that. And then we just need to give her some eyelashes. Now, one thing with eyelashes is I do tend to do like lighter eyelashes. Like back then I would always give my Sims way more like pronounced long eyelashes. I still have a lot of those in my game, but I tend to do like softer eyelashes, especially I just feel like it tends to look nicer and kind of softer. So I think I'll probably do something along those lines. Like I really like to do these uncurled like down facing eyelashes, and I actually think that suits her face nicely. So it's definitely a little more subtle than the ones that I think she had before, but and she did have earrings, so I think we will give her some earrings. I kind of want to do an updo so we will be able to see them, but I'm not sure what type. But I do really enjoy putting jewelry on my Sims. And the Sim didn't originally have piercings, but I do tend to give a lot of my Sims piercings. But I'll hold off. I kind of want to do something fun for her. Oh, those are pretty. I have a lot of jewelry, but I tend to stick to the same few things. See, I have so much custom content. I really should use more of it, but I do tend to use some of the same things over and over again. Okay. And I'm not sure about hair. Let's see. I kind of just picked this one at random. I do kind of like that, but I'm not sure if it's like fancy enough, but I definitely would use this hair for my Sims. But I mean, there's this one. This one has less strands, which I think kind of would suit the Sim more. Although I do like having hairs with strands on them, and typically just because like, I don't know, I feel like it looks a little more realistic, you know, having like a few strands. But she is someone who like maintains her appearance a lot. I think it makes more sense for her to not have that. But ooh, this is really pretty. Although I think the updo maybe, I don't know. That's actually really pretty. Okay, I wanted an updo, but this is actually so gorgeous. Also, I wonder if, let me see. Let me adjust her face a little bit more. Because once again, I think if I was making this Sim today, I'd probably make her face maybe a little bit rounder, maybe. I almost wonder if I should give her maybe like a scarf or something. I feel like a scarf would suit her. Oh, like something like this. That's so cute. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna dress her, but that's actually really cute. Does that go okay with the earrings though? I'm not sure about that. Maybe that one? I don't know. Okay. That's cute. Okay. Okay, so I guess now we can just look and see how to dress her. I know she was wearing a lot more black originally, but look at this. That's so cute. I was looking at these pants and I kind of wanted to keep them black because she wore a lot of black originally, but I might sacrifice her previous like color scheme to go for something that I think looks a little bit better, because I do think the cream pants do suit her better. So I'm probably going to do that. Oh, she looks so cute. This definitely feels like a very like winter look, or like fall or winter. And then I can't remember what shoes she had originally. If she had like heels or something, maybe we'll do... Oh, those are pretty cute. I'm not sure if that goes well with this outfit though. I wonder about these. These are actually really cute as well. Ooh, pretty. Okay. Okay, no, I think that works probably the best. And maybe we can even give her... Oh, we should definitely give her... Actually, she should definitely have her nails done for sure. Okay, wait, we could do this and have a more like subtle looking color. Or we don't have to do that. No, we probably shouldn't do bright red. That's a bit much. I'll just give her... It's kind of hard to see, but maybe I'll give her a little ring right there. I think I can show you if I put it on her hand, but maybe we'll give her a little ring. And yeah, I think that's good actually. So this is one of my older Sims and we've made her over. So yeah, I think that just about finishes her makeover. I hope you guys like how she turned out. I definitely feel like she looks, I definitely feel like I changed a lot. I definitely still think you can see the resemblance, because I definitely didn't want to change her too much to the point where she wouldn't be recognizable at all. But I do think this is a fun, I don't know if you can call it a challenge, but this definitely is like a fun thing to do and create a Sim. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video and sort of getting to see maybe some of my older Sims and how my style has evolved a little bit. But yeah, so I will see you guys though in the next video. And thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and And I'd also love to hear how your guys' style for your Sims has changed. If you guys have noticed the way that you make Sims has sort of evolved over the years as well, because I know we all kind of, change a little bit, So I'd love to hear how you guys make your Sims and if it's maybe changed a lot from when you first started. But thank you so much for watching.